Mr. Simon Burgess from the Simon Burgess YouTube channel.
Hey,
how are you?
Yeah, good man.
That's
what
good.
A beautiful day.
Yeah, amazing. See the crack in between the T-bar? That's what I was talking about.
I hadn't noticed that yesterday.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bit scary.
It's gorgeous up here just looking at the glacier.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm a bit of a Saas-Fee cynic, so you're trying to show me the nice things about it. You're a Saas-Fee fan.
Exactly.
So let's get out there and have a look.
Up to the top of the T-bar, to the highest point. And yeah, we'll go from there.
Right across to the far side?
So we'll just go down to the beginning of the red.
Perfect.
Okay, so you know, steep red, turn right, steep red, turn left, steep red, and then we hit that flat blue.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the flat blue, before it starts going steep, we'll stop there and check out that glacier.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down to the beginning of the black.
No problem.
All right, we'll start.
Before you record, can we do a quick intro for my videos?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm out here in Saas-Fee and this is Zach. You might not recognise him, but I'm pretty sure you'll have seen his channel Chasing Snow. I've traditionally been a bit of a Saas-Fee cynic. You're a Saas-Fee faithful. By the end of today's video, hopefully Zach will have given us a few reasons why this is a great place to come and ski. We're gonna go hit some of your favourite laps down this left-hand side off the glacier.
Definitely.
How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, it's good. Great weather. The conditions look pretty good. So, yeah. I mean, Saas-Fee is great late season. The snow is good, the sun's high, and yeah, conditions are normally pretty good right until the end of the season.
Well, let's go and check it out. If you want to check out Zach's channel, all of his links are down in the description. But let's head off.
All right, I'll follow you. So, are you going to film this or?
Yeah, but I'll put it on helmet so it doesn't stick out in your
right. So yeah, go down, straight down, turn right, turn left, up the blue.
Simon! Do you ever film with the GoPro on a pole?
No. I normally just head mount it and that's it, helmet mount it. Interesting, yeah, it's the way you've got that position and it doesn't really matter how you put it because it's a 360.
Like face up.
Yeah, exactly. See, from my point of view, the extra editing, the extra time it takes.
I was doing it last night. It's genuinely not worth it, if I'm honest.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, for me, it's...
I mean, you've got that flexibility of moving the frame where you want it to, but it's just that extra work of doing that, yeah.
Narrower turns so that...
However you want, yeah. I might jump in front of you a bit, go behind you, we'll see how it goes to the side. So if you look back now, you've got quite a nice view. an amazing background.
Look at this blue, it's so cruisy.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think it's excellent for beginners. Just go up and down. The snow's great, it's nice and wide, and it's not too difficult. So let's get some speed here and we'll stop at the top. So pretty amazing view from here as well. This little formation.
Insane.
Yeah, and you can see people do hiking tracks around there.
Yeah, you can see the snowshoe mark.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get that view everywhere.
Definitely. Very unique.
Reason number one to come and ski in Saas-Fee?
The views. Yeah.
Where next, Zach?
All right, so we're going to go and stop at the top of that black.
Perfect.
Okay, and then we can make a decision whether we do that itinerary or the back.
Let's
Okay.
go and have a look.
Okay, I'll follow you. So turn right at the top of that, before that black, just stop and, yep. So this is where I thought the entrance for itinerary number 13 was. Here, and this is the entrance I always took. But it's actually a bit lower down. and it's on this side of the ridge, so yeah.
What do you fancy?
Well, yeah, I'm not too sure what the snow conditions are like down there, but I think that one there has been used quite a bit, so
all right.
I think it's a bit safer.
I'll follow you into it.
Okay. It's a bit of a mogul field now. The board said it was open, but they've taken the poles away now, so
you could go past this not knowing that it was here.
there's normally a little sign up there, but
wow.
They've taken it away. Yesterday they had a closed sign there, but they've taken that away as well. The board is green, so the board says it's open.
Well, let's give it a go.
So we go down and then we go to the right.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
Just follow the moguls. So yeah, let's do it. Who's going first?
I'm just going to restart this. Thinking about it. There we go. I'll follow you. If that's
all right.
All right.
All right, cool. Doesn't look too bad. Snow's grippy, bit icy but grippy.
Cool.
Okay. Careful of the rock.
Typical skier, Zach. There's a beautiful piste over there.
Yeah.
And we're here on the moguls, but I'm loving it.
I mean, this is the true run of this itinerary, so that's kind of going off it a bit. But normally you've got the yellow poles down here, so, and it gets a little bit steeper.
Okay.
But I think to the right, it's not so mogul-y. So it's not so mogul-y here.
Okay.
What do you think?
Yeah, nice.
It's nice, yeah? For this late in the season, you can't really complain.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a nice way to get away from the holiday crowds as well.
Exactly.
And that view back towards the village.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's not so much snow this season, so
Yeah.
normally there's still white. All right, it gets a little bit more tricky down there.
No worries.
But
Best.
yeah, okay. Who's first? Me, you?
After you.
Okay, this is the end really, just this little tricky bit here. But there's some nice curvy lines you can follow that
we'll try and
kind of make it a little bit more simple. I think there's a rock down there as well, just need to be careful of. Well done.
Zach, thank you so much for taking me there.
Really?
I've been eyeing that from the gondola.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have gone by myself.
Yeah.
And that's one of the reasons, guys, if you're listening, check out the channel because you'll see all these routes.
Yeah.
Down to the bottom?
Yeah, all the way to the bottom. The snow should still be pretty good, so.
Left here?
Yeah, if you want to do the black, this is quite steep. If you want, we can cut across into the red.
500 metres to about...
That's over 3,550 metres. Where we started, that's the highest point, and now we'll go down to the lowest point, which is like 1,700 and something, so close to 1,800 metre descent.
Reason number 2 for spring skiing in Saas-Fee. Long descent.
Just be careful of the ice there. Alright, I'm gonna go finish my video.